Hello, beautiful people. Welcome to my channel. I'm so glad that you're here with me today. If you're returning, welcome. If you're new, welcome. Okay, so let's get into it, okay? So, what are we talking about today? Today, we're going to talk about how to stay focused on the path of positivity, okay? So, what does that look like? How do we do that, right? There are many ways we can do that, and as we embark and discover more on our self-development path, we can pick up so many different ways that we can do this, right? But I'm just going to give you a few ways here today so that you can reuse it to redirect yourself when you feel like you're going off of your path, right? When it feels like it's hard to be positive, to stay focused on the positivity, right? Okay, and these are of course everything that I tell you guys here on my channel. It's definitely what I do and what I practice or what works for me or have helped me, okay? So, with that being said, first and foremost, first thing that like really do work for me is being grateful, right? Practicing gratitude each and every day. And you can do this in many different ways, right? You can practice gratitude by having a journal where you list things that are you are grateful for each and every day, right? The things that make you feel good, the things that you appreciate, the things that are important to you, all the things that are you are grateful for. You can keep a journal and list it every day. You can do this early in the morning before you get your day started, or late at night, right? Not late at night, but of course later in the night when you're ready to go to bed, right? I used to do this. I definitely used to do this later in the day, right before bed. And I can list things from the day, right? Whatever you have experienced in that day, that's something that you can be grateful for, maybe, right? So you list those things. You can list like 3 to 5 things that you are grateful for per day, right? Or just overall in your entire life, right? Another good way is to do meditation or prayer. Pray every morning or late at night or later in the night. I don't know why I keep saying late at night. Well, you could do that too late at night. It's a great time to pray always, right? So you do your prayer, giving your gratitude for the day, for whatever it is you're grateful for in that day or in your life, right? Great way to stay positive, okay? Um, Another way you can do is by thinking of all the things that you are grateful for, right? By listing, like, and it's so many things we take for granted that we could be grateful for each and every day. You know, the fact that you woke up this morning, the fact that you have an ability to be independent and do things your way and for yourself, the fact that you have means and opportunities that allows you to have the things that you have, right? To be able to get the things that you want. Those are opportunities and abilities that some people do not have, right? Those are the things that you can remind yourself to be grateful. Um, of course, when we are in a hard situation or we're experiencing emotion at that time, it can be really hard to stay focused and positive, right? Um, this comes easily, right? The more you practice gratitude, the more you do gratitude, it becomes easier for you to be grateful even in those hard times, okay? One way that you can really focus on being positive or learning to be positive during that hard time is to like say something is happening, a negative situation, a negative person you might be experiencing in that moment. Try in that moment, it might be hard because you still have a lot of growth to do, a lot of practice to do, right? So maybe even like 5 minutes after the situation happened. Heck, maybe an hour, maybe even the next day. Look back into that situation, into that person, and try to find things that you can be grateful for. Yeah, I know. It can be hard sometimes when we feel or we perceive it to be such a negative thing that to find an outcome that would be positive can be impossible. But try, okay? Because I do believe if you do try, you can find at least one or two things. Even if the worst situation that you can imagine, you can find one or two things, okay? That is positive because every situation and every person has two sides, right? The coin always have two sides, good and bad, right? So every situation there are positive, believe it or not. So find it, find one or two things. The more you do this with your negative situation, the easier it becomes for you to stay positive, even when it is a negative situation happening. Okay? So try those things. Of course, again, there are many more which I will touch base on in the future. I love talking to you. I love sharing with you and feeding your soul. And I also love learning from you. So please go ahead, feel free to drop me a comment. Let me know what subject I should talk about, I should elaborate on. And don't forget to watch my other videos because in my other videos, I do talk about how to get into the mindset of positivity, okay, and what that would look like. Because you do, all the parts go together, right? And I try to do that with my videos, kind of make it like a chain you can link together, right? Because part of being in self development, it's many different parts, not just one or two, right? So I talk about different parts. So watch those videos so that you can bring it all together for yourself, okay? And thank you so much, beautiful people, for always being with me. I love you. Don't forget, if you got even one thing from this video, please give it a thumbs up. Hit that like button. And I will see you next time. And if you love my content, feel free to join me and subscribe and follow me so that you may be the first one to get notifications about my videos. Okay? Thank you so much. I love you, beautiful people. And remember, you can do it. And I know you can. So believe in yourself because I believe in you. Bye.